our Scammerdoodle's got something for you.
Hi everyone. Today we're going to talk about my 2023 planner, which is the Hobonichi Techo uh, weekly planner for 2023 Monday Start. So this is the one I bought from a local distributor. The name of the shop is Paponace, and it's located in uh, a little down south from where I live. So this is the Hobonichi Techo that I ordered from her, which she of course ordered from Japan through her own supplier. So uh, Hobonichi is one of the popular Japanese planner brands that are available in the market. So if you're into the planner community, you know that when you got one of these, you've got really uh, good taste in planners. Okay, so when you buy it, so it comes in a sealed package like so. So this is the label that is located of the Hobonichi Techo 2023 English Edition planner. So of course, by default, since it is a Japanese-based brand, most of their original planner designs are in Japanese. So for us who prefer the English edition, you have to go and order the English edition, which is limited because not all their planner styles have the English edition. So thankfully, the Hobonichi Techo or the weekly planner does have it, as well as, if I'm not mistaken, the one of the bigger ones, A5 or A6, one of them, but not the original planner, the original Hobonichi planner. That one's um, only in Japanese. So label weeks, so it's weekly type with 75 memo pages, and it starts on January. However, later you will see the starting page. Okay, so that page, little basic template that you will expect. So double page layout, two dot timeline, memo page, daily quotes, and mini calendar will also be included there. Okay, so the thrust of the Hobonichi company is about enjoying life and taking down notes to document your life moments as you go through it. Okay, so this particular model, I'll use the word model. I actually bought it because I thought I focused more on the seagull because I felt okay, seagull, cute. And then I discovered that it's actually a one piece limited edition or Hobonichi style planner. So apparently, if you look over here, I have zero knowledge of One Piece, so I know this is the ship of the main cast. I have no idea what these others are. Okay. I know there's a whale in the show, so this is probably him or her, and then a couple of other designs that are connected to the One Piece show. So I was actually surprised that I got an anime inspired Hobonichi planner. I was just hoping for an ordinary one, but here we go. Okay, so now that I'm holding it, I opened it a few days ago, but for the sake of unboxing, I just sealed it again, and I haven't written anything on it yet. I want to savor it before I actually dirty it with life, Okay, so my first Hobonichi, so I expected it to be this big, like checkbook size, so okay, not bad. I didn't expect it to be this soft though. I thought it would be a little harder or sturdier in terms of, the way it bends on you. So of course I'm not going to bend it fully, but the fact that I can sort of bend it a bit, I was like, oh, okay, so that's what it's like. So of course this is nice looking fabric. So embroidered clouds, embroidered animals, embroidered sea, and the embroidered ship of One Piece. Okay, and of course 2023 plastered there. So I've seen that for those who've been in the Hobonichi community for a long time, if you have a cover for this, a plastic cover, or if you have a cover design for Hobonichis, this is the standard size for their planners every year. So all you need to do is just transfer your covers to this one. So right now I'm still wondering if I will get a clear cover for this or not. It will really depend on will it get dirty or not. I'm sure it's gonna get dirty, but I wonder if I'm willing to get it dirty. Okay, so first page, your Hobonichi insert. Okay, so if you look close enough, Hobo, Hobo, Hobo. Okay, so next page, Hobonichi Techo 2023 weeks. Okay, so I bought this because my style of planner and the kind of planner I like is weekly. So you have your weeklies on a preferably on horizontal mode, and then on the other page you have a blank page, or maybe you have the same weeks. But that's the kind I like, so that's the reason why I chose Hobonichi Techo. Plus the fact that it is smaller than the other Hobonichi Techos. This fits. I actually would like a smaller planner, but for Hobonichi, this is the smallest they can. There's actually a smaller one, but for the weekly template, this is it. Okay, so next page, 2023 calendar, 2022 and 2024 calendar, and a little space for your important dates that you can put here. And then of course you can highlight, you can put stickers, whatever you want to do with your planners. Okay, next page, your a year in a year, what do you call it? A year at a glance. So from January to December of 2023, all the dates and the major small enough space for at least birthdays, anniversaries, and other large events in your life. Okay. Next page is, let's start December. We start with December monthly, the monthly template. So your monthly grid. So this has a bigger space where you can put more specific events like Christmas parties, maybe meetings, and other things you have planned. So they start on a Monday and they work their way down to Sunday. And Sunday is highlighted. The weekends are highlighted so that you can tell them apart from the working days. And then you have a small space over here for what other whatnot you want to put inside. Okay. They also include moon phases. So if I'm not mistaken, this is new moon. This is full moon. And of course, they also include the Japanese character of the days of the week. Okay, so that's it. So this is for 2022. And then there, so you have the next 12 months of the year 2023 as the beginning pages of your Hobonichi. So let's move forward there. And then last month of the year 2020, first month of the year 2024, I guess, while you're still looking for that year's planner. If you choose another Hobonichi, or you will go to a different one. Oh, up to apparently up to March 2024. So that's good. So you have 3 months to plan out your life before you need to switch to a new planner. Okay, so but in the weekly planner, you start in November. So actually this week, so this is the last week of November. It is the last week of November. So they have the this week for now. So you can already take a peek at the first week and already start writing. So maybe I will write on this, but I do have another planner, so I will still think long and hard if I will start writing on this already as early as next week or this week. Okay, so for the weekly planner portion, so this is what it looks like. Okay, so you have on the left your weekly, your horizontal weeklies, and then on the right you have a blank space for whatever notes you want to put on this page. Okay, so I put one of the bookmarks here. There are two bookmarks um, that are attached to the black planner. So there's a gray one and there's a black one, which you will see later. And then on this here on the left page, if you'll notice, they have markings here. Now, according to those that I the how do you call it, the website or somewhere on the internet, this is where you can notch or differentiate or separate the parts of the day. So morning, noon, and night. So if you want to focus on your morning stuff, you can put it here. Noon can be in the middle, and night could be here. But I've also seen some people use it for a different purpose. Like there are some, they just draw a line here. This is your events for the day, and then your to-do list is on this side. It really depends on how you will make it work for you. Completely um, changeable according to whatever suits your lifestyle. So large numbers, days of the week number for that year, and phases of the moon, and the signature thing of Hobonichi, quotations or sayings to help you get about through life. So each page has a different saying, and the source is located on the other page. And of course, teeny weeny calendar highlighting the week where you are. So on the upper corner, you have the number of the month to help guide you in case you need to go through it. So it's visible on the edges. So in case you need to go through it, example October, it's easy to identify if it is not marked by your bookmark. Okay, so if you have to sample, what did I do on back in June 3? So you can go back there. Okay, so again, each page has a unique saying. Each all the sayings are different, and the corresponding sayer uh, source is written here on the other page. Okay, so that goes for around half the Hobonichi planner. Okay, so by the time you reach December of 2023, so this is it. Okay, in the last quotation, you now get to this page. This is somewhere in the middle. Actually, not really middle. Okay, it's around 2/3 of the planner. So somewhere in the 2/3 portion, you have your general abbreviations that are used these days for businesses and casual talk. And now you have the notes section. So you have, if you want to take note of your notes in a bullet journal style, you can write the page numbers here and the subject on the right side, and of course whatever you want to put over here. Okay, and then the pages are all grid style, and then each has a number, so you can actually already mark it with a number. And this is the other bookmark. It is a black bookmark, which I will use to for the notes portion of the Hobonichi. Okay, so if you notice, there is a more dominant colored line here. So I guess to help you differentiate, if you need to segregate your notes with a smaller portion on the left and some on the right. But of course, again, it really depends on how you want to use it. You can just ignore it completely. So they're all grid spaces all the way to the back. So around 50 pages, 75 pages. I read there around 74, page 75. So around 75 pages of blank space that you can use at your leisure. So you don't have to bring a second notebook to write down notes. You can use the Hobonichi Techo for that. Okay, and then the next page is using things to measure size. So it's just a casual way of sizing without the need of a ruler. But of course, you still have a ruler grid on this side, so you can measure using your Hobonichi. Even common sizes, particularly for paper, so credit card, A4 size, letter size, Hobonichi Techo, this one, the cover. Maybe you need it for the covers. If you want to customize your cover, if you want to make your own, maybe you might need this. And then these other things which you may or may not use. Okay, and then the next pages are your favorites. So according to this is a great place to list rankings for movies, books, music, restaurants, events, games, and much more on a sliding scale of 5 stars. So 5 stars, the date, I guess, where you encountered it, the event, and then a little bunch of notes as to why you wrote it down, among things, and then rate it according to 5 stars. So this is around just one spread. Okay, and then this is something I like. The Hobonichi has what you call My 100. So make a list of up to 100 entries of anything you want. So I guess it's just things that you just want to list down in your notebook. And then, of course, you have milestones here when you get to the tens portion. And then I guess there's a tick, which means if you're going to make it a checklist type, like go to um, go bungee jumping or go to a roller disco, you can tick it off as the months go by, and then you can give a title to it. Example: 100 things I want to do before the year ends. So you can list it all down here or keep it empty. It is still up to you. Okay. Right. So this is also another unique feature of Hobonichi Techo. They give you a little bit of hints on how to, enjoy life even more, which is to socialize. So help how to better enjoy conversations. You have a couple of hints with very cute illustrations to accompany it as you read this portion. Next page. Okay, 365 days check off list. So I guess if you're the kind of person who really wants to take note of all the days of the year, so you can start with day 1, January 1, all the way to December 31. Okay, me thinks I'm going to forget this one, but we'll see. Okay, so this is a nice way of tracking the number of days, and of course, enjoy your special moments per day. Okay, I have no idea why they are. Okay, the square ones are Intervals of 10, the circle ones are ordinary days in between. Okay, and of course, this is common in a lot of planners, small address book for names, and contact details of people you need to talk to. So just 2 pages for that one. Okay. Just 1 page. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 entries. Whoops, something fell. Okay, let's look at that later. So 5 entries of people you might need to talk to. And then, of course, your personal information. So planners usually have this area in case of emergencies. You can put it here. And of course, Hobonichi has its information also located here. So this particular Hobonichi Techo 2023 weeks was released on September 1, 2022. Serial number of this particular one that I'm holding. And last title page. Okay, so a while ago, it fell. These two were inserted on the last page. So this is, I guess, the um, special One Piece magazine EXO collaboration with One Piece magazine for Hobonichi Techo. Those are the special collaboration video. And when class resource having class includes a variety of items that make your adventuring companion on your voyage of life. So again, it follows the thrust of Hobonichi, which is to enjoy life. And there's this thing. At the beginning, I had absolutely no idea what this was, so I had to message my supplier, the person who I bought this from, and she said this is a card holder, which apparently you put on the corner of your here, or if you want to put it over here, okay, this is a card holder. So you peel it from the white backing, and then you stick it here, or wherever you want to put it, and then you insert whatever card you want to put here, whether it's a transport card or bus card or some cute card you just want to keep with you in your possession. So there, that is the 2023 Hobonichi Techo Weeks Planner. Okay. I am excited to use it. I'm also afraid to use it because it's always problematic when you start a new planner because new planners always give that feel like you can't go back, you can't turn back, and you know, um, put it back in a sealed container and gift it. But then again, why would I gift a Hobonichi Techo? I bought this for me. Okay, so feels nice on the hands. I can hold it in one hand, and I'm not worried that people will really, you know, take this from me. Okay, not so many people are into the community of planners. So your Hobonichi Techo One Piece collaboration edition weekly planner. English, by the way. Thank you. See ya.